Hey, good morning, guys. This is John Phillips with John Phillips Plumbing Service. It's Saturday morning, the 24th of September, and we've got down here in Southwest Florida, Sarasota in particular, we're in the cone for this hurricane that's down in the Caribbean right now. And actually the center of that cone is coming right towards where I live. So this weekend I was gonna just chill out, take it easy, and unfortunately I'm gonna have to be out here making some hurricane preps, cleaning up my place, getting anything that can go airborne or become a missile hazard. It's serious business, the weather down here, and every time, unfortunately, the Weather Channel and all that stuff, they really pump these things up to scare the life out of people, and 9 times out of 10 the storm either peters out or doesn't hit you, but it's that one time, if you're not prepared, you're going to pay the price. So unfortunately, the old story of crying wolf, take heed of the warning. Make your preps. I got to make sure I've got plenty of water. If we get hit, and this looks like it could be a pretty good storm, if we got a direct hit from that, who knows what could happen. We could be, stores could be closed for 4 or 5 days or whatever. So I just need to make my normal hurricane preparations, make sure I've got water, make sure I've got I've already had a bowl of dog food's not bad, man, with some milk. But if you have I'm kidding. By the way, I'm kidding. Don't, people don't get offended or upset. But anyways, yeah, if you have pets, you need to be thinking about them too. You need to make sure you got plenty of food. What I tell people is, as this storm gets closer and closer, they're pretty good at tracking them, and you'll know if it's going to be a direct hit on you. So before the lights go out, you need to fill up your bathtub with water so you can flush toilets. If you lose water pressure, you got 50 gallons of water in the water heater if you needed to access that. I've got a couple generators. I need to make sure that they're running. With my generators, I usually turn the gas cock off while it's running and just let it run out of gas. And that keeps the carburetor from getting all gummed up. And so I need to drag them out today and fire them up, make sure they're working. My neighbor, the job I did yesterday on a jetter service, he just had a big Generac system put in at his house. It runs off of propane, and it's an emergency electrical system, which if, there's good money in that, man. If you're licensed to do electrical and install those systems, boy, that's really good money. But we lost power the other day for, I don't know, in the middle of the night, we lost it for about 15-20 minutes. And then I guess we lost it again the next day, but I didn't realize that. And I know all the clocks in my house are flashing. And but anyways, he said that it took like 15 seconds or something for his power to kick on. I don't know, maybe he said a minute. I don't know, but it was very, very quick. I was surprised. But he said that new generator kicked right on and lit his house up. And so that's a good thing if you can afford it. You're probably looking at $10,000 to have one of those installed. I don't feel the need for that. If I'm in a loss of electrical, I just need to fire up my refrigerator, and that's it. But if you're using a generator, make sure it's well clear of your house so that the exhaust, you don't kill yourself with carbon monoxide. And just plug in the, you know, I've got flashlights and stuff and batteries, and it's routine down here every year, unfortunately, but it is what it is. It seems like it's getting a little cooler down here, and it is very welcome. I mean, it is just an absolutely gorgeous place to live 9 months out of the year. But there are 2 or 3 months that are just, you know, it's tough. The heat, the humidity, but, you know, we just need to grin and bear, get through it, and, you know, keep chugging. Anyways, I got up real early this morning, 4:30 in the morning, and just got a lot going. You know, I need to get busy, man. I'm waiting for the sun to come up. It's just starting to peak up here, and yeah, it's gonna be a busy weekend. I'm gonna recruit or deputize my nephew, make him clean up the other side of the yard where he lives, and go from there. All right, I'll keep you informed. I'm watching this track. Whew. All right, guys, we've got the generators out. This little yellow one, 4300. It's a real good generator. Been very reliable. Literally, I opened the gas cock, pulled the friggin' cord, and it started right up. This one is Generac. This is actually my nephew's, and the fuel in it doesn't smell too bad, but it's got a mild varnish smell. But we also turned this gas cock off when we fucking stored it, and but it didn't want to start up, so I'm gonna let him play with that if he wants power over in the guest house. My shit's squared away. Alright, so I'm gonna give this guy another yank, see what happens. I don't know, it seems like something, I don't have it on right. Guys, I don't know, that's the only thing you really need to do. Choke it, which I did. Doesn't look like any fuel got down into this filter. I don't know, but I'll yank it a couple more times, but other than that, don't want to start. Take a little more doing to get that one running, but this one's a great little machine. Once it smooths out, when it's just idling, very, very quiet. Yeah, it's a great machine, but yep, I got all my shit torn apart here. Got to get my garage cleaned up, and my nephew needs to get rid of this fucking table saw. I'm tired of working around it. What do you think? A plumber lives here? Not only a plumber, bam! A liberal plumber. Goddamn liberals. Fucking radical left-wing motherfuckers. They call that projecting, my friends. Look it up. Yeah. Projecting is when you accuse other people of doing what you're up to. So, this is my politics and plumbing. John Phillips Plumbing, where we do politics and plumbing. You guys, if anybody's out there and wants one of these signs, look at no mask, no clue, no class. Yeah, if anybody wants a sign, just give me a call, man. I had like 20 of these made up during the last election, and yeah, still hate him, and just often wonder what the people who like him seeing him, you know. I mean, he is a real good role model for everyone. Don't believe what he's selling you, people. Alright, so hey, I got this toilet tank. It was a leaker on a customer's house that bought the toilet, and I had to put a new one on after they got it, and they brought this to my house, which I didn't need it, but I'm going to strip it down. I'm going to take everything out of it. The handle, it's all good stuff, you know, the flapper, the ball cock. But, you know, it's amazing. You can actually, it's cheaper to just buy another tank for a toilet instead of buying all the parts individually. I mean, hell, you can buy a tank for a regular toilet for 40 bucks, you know. You get everything in it, and it's brand new. So sometimes rebuilding a tank, it's easier just to show up at the house, make sure you know what it is, show up at the house with a new tank. Fuck it, it takes 2 minutes, 2 bolts, 3 bolts, swap it out, bada bing, bada boom. I am Irish, don't get me confused with Italians. Alright, so making a little headway here. One of my biggest concerns when these storms roll in, how do you like this saw, man? That baby goes up like 15 feet, 14 feet, and it's good for trimming all these trees. I've got enough chainsaws to have my own chainsaw massacre show. Yeah. Get rid of some of these pressure cleaners. This guy's nice. Little 12-inch. That's a 14. That's actually a 2-footer. That's the big dog. That's the big doggy. The big dog. That's the one that cut my fucking knee open. I thought I cut tendons, but luckily it was nothing. I wrapped it up, drove myself to the hospital, and got some stitches, and that was it. So anyways, one of my biggest concerns when these storms roll in is my truck under all these trees. I don't need a fucking big branch. Look at these things, man. Well, my whole yard's basically a canopy, and I don't need one of these branches falling on my work truck. That's you know, without my work truck, there's an old song, don't ever sell your saddle, and my work truck is my saddle, because life's a long, long ride. My tools, my truck, and my skills are gonna serve me well for the rest of my life, so I gotta protect that right there. I've only got one work truck, and I can't afford to have it go down, so I need to get it in the open, like, I don't know, my neighbor across, I usually park it over at this Votech. They've got a big parking lot. If it's gonna get really nasty, I'll park the damn thing out in the street, out in the middle of the street. But yeah, that's my biggest concern, keeping everything's insured, but I don't need to deal with not having a truck for a long time. So anyways, I'm gonna continue on. Bella wants to get out. I had to block them out of the garage with the ladders, but I've been putting stuff out all morning at the curb. You can see that. And this shit, everything out there right now, I picked up on the side of the road. And I'm a garbage picker, man. But look at this shit. These pumps, these are submersible pumps, man. This one's got a float on it. All three of them work. I got a brand new one on my truck, so I really don't need them, but I found them on the side of the road. The guy, maybe the guy was a pool guy or something. These are brand new roof vents, you know. Somebody will grab them. They'll be gone in no time. This guy will probably grab them. My neighbor across the street, he's just like me. So we pass the trash, you know. I pick it up. I picked that shit up in Venice, brought it to my house for 6-8 months or a year, and now I put it out, and he'll probably bring it over to his house for a fucking year. Anyways, all right, let me get back at it. Look at this. I told you my neighbor would probably take this shit. Look at it. Man, his brother. They fucking took everything. I love it. I had to tell them, make sure they knew that all of that shit was good, you know? Don't be throwing... I ask people when they come up, if you're gonna just scrap this shit, don't take it, because it's worth more than $4.50 in scrap when things work. Look at these two mutts. Gussie. Here comes the big dog. Look, one ear's up.
Hello, Gussie. Say hello to everybody. Yeah. Say I'm the big dog.
Gussie was sick for a few days. I don't know what got into him. Probably fucking ate something, but he seemed to be coming around. I was gonna take him to the vet yesterday, and it was a 3 o'clock appointment on a Friday, and I was like, I'm not getting involved. He looked like he was coming to. He's got a little bit of snot in his eyes, but he's a good dog. See, I'm the best, man. And Bella, come here, sweetie. She's gonna go over there and stand next to that bike until I take her for a ride. Do you wanna go for a ride, Bella? Wanna go for a bike ride? She's like, yeah, that's why I'm standing here. Hey, Gussie, you a good boy? Say, yeah, man. Yeah, so what? I got a little bit of eye snot. Got a little bit of eye boogers. Oh, here's Bella. She screams. Everybody in the neighborhood thinks I'm beating her up. I'm a dog. Gussie hates it as much as I do. Get her. Get her, Gus. Get her. Bella. Try saying, shut the fuck up with a low voice in your neighborhood so your neighbors don't hear. Bella, shut the fuck up. She understands swearing. When the F-bomb comes out, she listens. Hey, Gussie, what you doing, man? Come on, bro. Let's go. So last night I was riding my bike, taking these guys for a run. Get him, Bella. And my neighbors got putting up plywood. I'm like, what's happening? Is the fucking resistance starting a civil war? He said, no, we're expecting a hurricane. I was like, wow. Didn't even know it. I never watch the news anymore. It's so fucking much bullshit. So, he's making his preps. That's a little early. You know, I'll put some plywood up when I'm pretty sure it's coming. Come on, Gussie, get out in front. He's a good dog, man. He stays right with me. Come on, Gus. Let's go, big doggy. Let's go, big dog. Put a water heater in that house. Let's go, Gus. This is the house I worked on yesterday. Did she scare you? Fucking Bella. Bella runs right through these people around having coffee in the morning. Fucking Bella runs right through their fucking porch. Fucking probably spilled their coffee, and I'm pushing my luck here. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna show you my property here. This right here on the corner, acre of land, or 0.92. I've got plans for a 3-car garage in the back. Got a 2-car garage and already a 12 by 24 shop in the back. Guest house, pool and spa. The main house. And if you're interested in relocating, you want to run a business, you want to do whatever, no deed restrictions, no homeowners association. Pretty comfortable here, lots of shade, as you can see, and I do what the fuck I want here. So if anybody's interested, give me a call. I'm in the book. John Phillips Plumbing, Sarasota, Florida. Ow. Gussie, you ready? Alright. Hey guys, we got a little scratch and dent water heater sale going on today. No warranty. You can see the tags gone, but all it's got is a little dent right there. That's a $400, $500 heater, man. 30-gallon skinny. Relief valve goes in here on the side. I've got the new relief valve that came with it. This is a 40-gallon skinny. It's got a little crunch right there on the top. You can see it's but that's nothing on it. On an electric heater, $100 a piece. I bought them for. I'll sell them to you all day long for $250. Hey guys, we got a little scratch and dent water heater sale going on today. No warranty. You can see the tags gone, but all it's got is a little dent right there. That's a $400, $500 heater, man. 30-gallon skinny. Relief valve goes in here on the side. I've got the new relief valve that came with it. This is a 40-gallon skinny. It's got a little crunch right there on the top. You can see it's but that's nothing on it. On an electric heater, $100 a piece. I bought them for. I'll sell them to you all day long for $250.